Greetings YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If you missed my last video, I went through in great detail why, if you have a limited amount of units, or even just not the units I have, and not the arena crystals I have, just pass on all these gems. But I have more units than I thought I would have because I actually passed up on the 8-3 exploration pack, even though if you care about 7 stars, especially taking a 7-star to rank 2, you want to snatch it up. My man Kick Rocks, he's concentrated on 7 stars. He's probably smarter than I am for doing that. But I still use 6 stars more than 7 stars because so many of these 6 stars that I love are either not going to ever be available as 7 stars, or they're going to be limited to Titan crystals or loyalty crystals or incursion crystals that I open a couple of them a year. And so once I do, like let's say it's Falcon, you still want somebody who's a puzzle piece champion to be awakened and to ideally be a high sig. And 7-star awakening gems and 6 stones are not even in the game right now. So my goal is to get about 7,000 free units so that I can buy this rank 4 to rank 5 rank up gem, of which I will probably use on a tech champion for free. But this is because I'm crazy and get 3 hours of sleep a night and spend the majority of my week when I'm not working in the arena. So, don't try this at home. Most people don't have this stash. We're going to go until we get 69,000 units, and that's when we will buy the gem. I am not spending any cash on this, and I'm certainly not wanting to drain my units below 60k. Sounds like a crazy thing in general. I have people who hate my channel who say, Prof, I hate your channel, but I respect the fact that you hoard units so well because I couldn't do it. And I think that's kind of cool. You might hate the puns. You might hate the humor. By the way, the goal is to get 1,000 units for every 250 crystals opened. Right now, we are not on pace for that. But you're going to see some wild RNG swings in this video. I wish I could just skip the Punishers. That's what slows these openings down, as does bad luck. Okay, so my goal was 1,000 units. I'm 190 units behind that first batch. I did get 60 units worth of energy refills, so I guess that's something. There's another 3-star Punisher that slows down the video. And I don't know how many units I'm going to have, or I don't know how many crystals I'm going to have after this, because there's our first 4-star Punisher. OMG, that's like getting a 6-star Punisher with the drop rates. Again, I really don't care at all about the Punisher. I just care about the units. And I would love to just make this as short a video as possible. But the drop rates for units are not great right now. We are 60 away from our goal of 2,000, and we are not moving at all. That's 0 for 20. 15 units and 30 crystals is almost impossibly bad. I had the best unit drops I ever had a month ago in these. This is a test to see how they are. Right now, not good. The energy refills are dropping great. But I'm 500, well, I guess technically 575 units off the pace I wanted to be at, which is not great at all. But sometimes you have a good batch of 250 like this. This is going better than the last batch for sure. And it's probably not going to make up enough ground. Yeah, we're still 450 units off the pace. But we're almost at the Odin territory for free. And people ask me, Prof, why do you grind the arena so much? And it's a really valid question. Now we're at the 3,000 unit pace, but not getting any more energy refills. It's a very valid question that I would ask if I was you too, but it's for moments like this. I'm now up to 65,000 units. I am, of course, giving my time, but not my cash to this. And now we're at 1,000 crystals. And I was hoping for 4,000 units at this point. We're at 3,650. Not the worst, but certainly could be better. And we are almost to 4,000. There it is. We are there. And we also jumped up in energy refills and now have 6 energy refills. You'll notice that the Punisher drop rates have also gone down quite a bit from what they used to be. It's weird, when they publicly were required to post the drop rates, Punishers stopped showing up so much. And that was another fascinating conspiracy theory in the community about whether or not those changed when they went public. I can't tell you what's true or not, but what I can say is that I noticed a difference on my end. All right, we are still 500 units off pace, but we are slowly making our way to 5,000 free units. Again, our goal is 69,000 units in the top right before we stop opening these crystals. And I will save 10,000 units for a Necropolis completion run. Hopefully it won't take that much. To the really good players, they laugh at that and say, Prof, you are the worst player in the world if that takes you the case. Maybe I am. But I am all about strategizing unit spending more than anything else. Also, this is the most inconvenient time possible for the game to freeze. I broke the game with how many of these crystals I'm opening. Just flat out broke it. By the way, my internet's working, but at the same time, I'm connected to data. So that wouldn't even be a problem. So this is what you do when this happens in real time. You reconnect your Wi-Fi, and then you open the game back up, and you see if that makes a difference. And if not, you have to restart the game. I think I broke the game. The next time you see this video... Oh, I did break the game. Let's just refresh and see what happens. So the next time you see this video, I will be at 69,000 units, but I think I just broke it. I think I just caused it to crash. The Kabam servers couldn't hold this many crystal opens. Okay, so scrolling down, I've never done that before. Sometimes, of course, it takes the server a little bit to catch up, but it never kicks me out. I would love to still have... Oh, what a horrible start. I would love to still have 5,000 of these in my stash after this, but we will not know until we are done. And our pace has been forgotten because that was a terrible group of three. Because we had to reset. We are now 300 off, but we're 1,500 units away, YouTube. That is beautiful. Not a single Punisher in 370 crystals. How crazy is that? More energy refills than Punishers. That is absolutely wild. We are less than 1,000 units away from the goal. All right. Now we're less than 500. We got our first 3-star Punisher in 530 crystals. How wild is that? The gold is going to be what a lot of people concentrate on, I'm sure, and for good reason. All right. We are less than 300 units away, and it looks like my goal of staying above 5,000 arena crystals, which is a random goal I know, is going to be there. We are just one more batch away if we get units, and we just did. We are 26 units clear, and that amount actually worked out well. So, don't try this at home. I got this for free. Now I got to debate which champion I'm taking up with that gem. It's not worth it for the average summoner. I had a ton of arena crystals I'd saved up for this exact moment. Ironically, if it was a 7-star rank up gem, I wouldn't have bought it. But because it's a 6-star, I use that more for Battlegrounds and also just in general for my own purposes. So there you go, YouTube. Don't try this at home, but that's why I do the arena. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.